Yeah, you dope.
It's because she's real and she speaks
real.
truth.
Yeah.
She real. No wrong people ain't gonna respect it. They gonna look for flaws because whenever you got somebody that's living with a facade, they always see authenticity as a threat.
Yeah.
I don't see authenticity as a threat. I embrace it because anybody I look at, I'm able to see a different version of myself in them.
Also, when I think of Sexy Red, for me personally, I'll just tell you, as a woman who has a show, who gets criticized because I speak my mind the way I want, she raps about certain things that men have been rapping about for a very long time, and for some reason people think that it's not okay, that she has to behave differently because she's a woman. And I
don't judge, but the reason it's like that is because when a woman is left unprotected, she has to exhibit masculinity. For a woman to do business, she has to exhibit masculine energy. Feminine energy is not pussy or gay like most men like be, man, he feminine, that's pussy. Feminine energy is nurturing and caring. And that's one thing that I had to learn because I was big on the top, I'm tough all the time. But if my daughter, I always tell people this, if my daughter was to fall down and scrape her leg, I'm going to pick her up and I'm going to nurture her and tell her, baby, you all right? If my son fall, I'm going to tell him, hey, get up, you all right? Come on, we men, get up, you all right? I'm going to handle them different. The masculine and the feminine is different. He's going to put law down.
But in that moment, you are comforting her.
Yeah, that's
in
nurturing.
that sense. That's a nurturing.
That's like me giving myself a bath. That's me nurturing myself.
Right.
And that's something that a lot of times we don't do. We don't put that good energy back in ourselves. We look for it in others. I no longer look for anything that externally validate me. But at the same time, I know the difference between raising a man and raising a woman. Now, my woman not going to conduct herself like that because I'm going to provide a safe place for her to exhibit femininity. She not going to have to be tough because she got me. She got a man.
You wrote something on your Instagram. You're very fit right now. You know, you were up on stage doing your thing. You said that you were, you were fat. You said a slob. You used certain terminology. Why did you get there? How did you turn things around? How do you feel now compared to that moment in your life?
Compared to that moment?
Because it was
when I go
interesting
back and look at a lot of my, I just now forgave myself. I just now, like, that's why the album is called Ceremony, because I'm learning to love the stranger that was once myself. I have learned to love the stranger that was once myself. But I used to look at those pictures and cringe, like, the fuck? Like, I really used to be like that. And whenever I would walk in the room, I was so insecure that I would have to find a flaw in everybody in the room and extract it and make it bigger than life so nobody could look at me, so nobody could see me. But it was a beautiful situation. People laugh, and I laugh at it now too. When I had my shirt off at a video shoot and I was holding a baby and the baby tried to suck my titty, I couldn't hide. I had real breasts, like I couldn't hide. I was naked. And because I was naked, I needed that. When everybody laughed at me, I needed that. And that's what inspired me to turn everything around.
On that note, do you think I don't have breasts, do I, Kev?
You have to take your shirt off and let me see.
All right, it's going to happen. That's because I respect Kev's fitness jersey a lot. I just want to make sure that we get to the bottom of this. Let's see. Kev?
No, you just got big nipples.
I think he's a comedian. I think you should do that at every show.
Here's what I'm thinking.
No, I had breasts. Like,
okay, so these ain't breasts.
Mine was.
These ain't breasts.
No, you could still see your pectoral muscle.
Thank you.
But you really don't correct that through working chest though.
On that
How do you do it?
You correct that through, the core. Like you got core muscles that go all the way up to the top under the chest. When you tighten those up, the chest will sit up how it's supposed to.
Now, you've been a very big motivation for men for coming forth about the breast situation and the moob situation. And a lot of times, a lot of us look to you to uplift us in the moments where we don't want to attend the gym. So if I'm going through one of those moments and I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to go to the gym, but what would Kevin Gates tell me?
You don't want to go to the gym?
If I say I'm lazy, I don't feel like going to the gym, but I'm thinking to myself, what would Kevin Gates want me to do? What would Kevin Gates say to motivate me to go to the gym?
Discipline, self-restraint equals self-respect, and self-respect equals self-confidence. So if you show me a man that say I'm disciplined, I'm going to show you my discipline right now based on just looking at my body. I'm gonna show you. You can see my discipline when I walk in the room because I am the message that I bring. That's why I would never subscribe to a fat motivational speaker because I've been fat before. You just talk good as a bitch.
It's like giving your money to someone who's broke and saying, "Can you invest it?"
You can't
I
nobody.
mean, it's the same thing.
A person that's not empowering themselves cannot empower me.